welcome to Munger Vision. Well, I took that hour-and-a-half ride. I'm at the Barre Auditorium, and you're looking at West Rutland, a number 3 seed, coming off that thrilling semifinal victory. 1 point over the Arlington Eagles. Free throws in the final seconds by Katie Lincoln that propelled West Rutland into the finals for the 2nd year in a row. And it's a home away from home for West Rutland, as they were here in the Barre Auditorium in the championship game in 2005, 2006, the year they won it, 2009, and now here in 2010. Their opponent today will be South Royalton, the number 1 seed with a 19-2 record. West Rutland, as you can see, will be in their green uniforms. They're the 3rd seed. They had the 4 losses throughout the season. 2 of those losses coming to Division III Green Mountain. Once they lost to Arlington. And then once, of course, the Division III Twin Valley.
We'd like to offer a special welcome to the cheerleaders from West Rutland.
So he goes through the introductions. We'll have the starting lineup. We're going to start with number 3 seed West Rutland. Again, Munger Vision, PEGTV.com.
For today's game, umpire Steve Ward, umpire Kim Levins, and referee Andy Cowan.
Yeah, Kim Levins from Rutland, Vermont, one of the officials chosen to do this championship basketball game.
As we do before each state championship game, we will introduce the complete lineups for both clubs. For the visitors, a 5'7" freshman, number 1, Joanna Lee.
And I'm trying to pick up the outside mic.
Freshman, number 15, Holly Byrne. From West Rutland, a 5'1" sophomore, number 4, Caroline Ward.
That's Caroline Wood.
5'6" sophomore, number 20, Amanda Hart. From West Rutland, a 5'5" sophomore, number 23, Kaylee Eddings. From South Royalton, a 5'6" freshman, number 14, Sierra Hine.
Now they'll go to the South Royalton side, the non-starters.
From West Rutland, a 5'5" junior, number 2, Heidi Byrne. For the Royals, a 5'4" freshman, number 24, Kim Lakin.
I guess we're going to rotate side to side and really getting organized here there.
From West Rutland, a 4'10" junior, number 5, Tony Girardi. From South Royalton, a 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Courtney Clark. From West Rutland, a 5'5" senior, number 3, Gianna Ricky. From South Royalton, a 5'5" senior, number 22, Suzanne Howe. From West Side, a 5'8" senior, number 13, Tiffany Ponto. For the Royals, a 5'6" senior, number 32, Noelle Wolf. For West Rutland, a 5'9" senior, number 21, Amy Lincoln. And from South Royalton, a 5'7" senior, number 44, Jessica Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your starting lineups for the Division IV championship game. From West Rutland, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Marissa Smirsky. From South Royalton, a 5'3" junior, number 4, Emma Josefiak. From West Rutland, a 5'6" senior, number 11, Amanda Ames. From South Royalton, a 5'4" senior, number 3, Megan Whitcomb. For West Rutland, a 5'8" junior or senior, number 14, Sierra Peets. From South Royalton, a 5'9" senior, number 00, Krista Rogers. For West Rutland, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Katie Lincoln. From South Royalton, a 5'5" senior, number 12, Shanna Duffy. And from West Rutland, a 5'6" senior, number 12, Brooke Griswold. South Royalton, a 5'6" senior, number 23, Logan Russell. West Rutland assistant coach Sam Gilmore. South Royalton assistant coaches Ron Rose, Bill Van Boston, and Randy Walker. The head coaches for today's game. From West Rutland, Carl Serrani, and from South Royalton, it's remove your hats and stand for our national anthem. Please hold your applause until the end of the
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful job done by Bethany Carrier. Now, you might remember her from 2006. She appeared with Rusty Louise in the Lager Holiday Show. And she was his vocalist, Gisson. So Bethany Carrier caught up to her all these years later, and she's the singing the national anthem, the state championship game. Again, this is being brought to you by Munger Vision, a non-profit community volunteer. Paid for the gas to get here, paying for the tapes to shoot it, my equipment, and I just wanted for the community to see this. This is real youth, local sports, non-profit, not making money off you with commercials or selling sponsorship or having to be paid to be here. This is real community involvement right here. PEGTV, PEGTV.com, click video on demand. You can watch sports, Munger Vision Sports, anywhere, anytime you want, but number 1 against number 3. And tell you the gym nearly full to capacity. Couple things, my opinion, intangibles you're looking at. West Rutland with 8 seniors on their roster, and South Royalton with 7 seniors on their roster. But to me, the big difference in that is the 8 seniors for West Rutland played in this championship game last year. And I think just that game experience could be a big difference. They've been here in 2005, 2006. This group's been here in 2009. And an inadvertent trip, no whistle on the play. Lincoln will pick up the ball. Remember last year, Lincoln got in foul trouble in the second quarter of the title game and had to sit quite a bit of the second quarter of play. West Rutland making that big run in the fourth quarter last year, only come up 3 points short. Coach Strandy's been the coach for all 4 trips for West Rutland to get to the championship game. I think that's a big intangible. Excuse me. And South Royalton looking for a 3-point shot. No, it'll rim out. Rebound on the weak side of a Griswold. Couple things. Will West Rutland be able to hold their own on the boards against a much taller South Royalton group? Griswold with the basket on the drive. Goes 2-0 West Rutland. And on the other side, will South Royalton be able to handle that full court press defense? That wasn't the full court version we saw right there, but can they handle the pressure defense from West Rutland? West Rutland wants the tempo cranked up a tad bit. South Royalton on the drive. Griswold reached in, made the steal, ball loose on the floor, and straddled for a pump ball. Has Sierra Pease in there. Tying up Logan Russell. Okay, I already mentioned the caliber of teams that West Rutland plays up. I think, it's a great schedule. And that's the 3-ball. That's Josefiak with the first bucket for South Royalton, and they're going to put some pressure on after the made basket. Lincoln ignited West Rutland into the finals for the semifinal performance, take it all the way in, and almost get the shot to drop. And Lincoln will go to the line. That was the key against Arlington in the semifinals. They let Lincoln drive to the hole and either pick up a foul like that, or they're going to call it on the floor and tired of the shot, so she'll take it out of bounds on the baseline. Lincoln, you got to remember, she can step out and hit the 3-point shot with very frequent success. Pease kept it alive, and it'll go off from Sarah Pease out of bounds. Kim Levins with the call. Kim Levins been here before as the head coach. Came up in 2002 when MSJ won the state championship in the Division III level. She was the head coach. And of course, she came back up when MSJ stepped up to Division II and lost to Virgins here on the floor. Jump ball. Going to be going the other way. West Rutland with the basketball. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Regular rules. 8-minute quarters. Overtime if necessary. And I like to see this. We're going to see a press from both teams. So I doubt we'll see that slow it down, grind it out type of basketball. We're going to see a little bit tempo on both sides. The intensity level. Griswold up high off the glass. And Griswold ready to play 4-3 West Rutland. And that ball will roll into the front court from Whitcomb. Whitcomb had it, lost. It'll be in the back court. And that's going to be okay. As was touched defensively, Josefiak wanted to give the pass off in the corner. Will. The drive off the glass. No good. Ball batted around. Comes all the way back out to the free throw line where it's controlled by Whitcomb. And that's something West Rutland's got to really take care of. Defensive boards. Nice save. Unfortunately, it comes right back to Griswold. Going long distance to Pease. There's the grab. Step inside. Foul called. West Rutland basketball right there. Baseline to baseline. Get the shot down. Get the ball down the floor. Beat the defense down there.
0-0, Krista Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers will pick up the foul, and it'll be Sarah Pease. All 5 players on the floor for West Rutland are seniors. Pease will rim it out. Yeah, and that's something I'm talking about, because I've covered West Rutland basketball wire to wire, started the season to the last game of the year. And yes, we see free throw shooting has improved, but they're only around 55% as a team. And in a championship game, that is absolutely something that could be the difference maker. We stay 4-3 West Rutland. Griswold with both baskets. As Whitcomb with the basketball will get it off on this side. Josefiak looking to bring the ball inside, does, and yeah, it's going to go. Duffy got the easy basket. She got the ball below the free throw line. Lincoln going to take it up and got it. Sorry right now. West Rutland's found a weakness in the center of that defense. And they're exploiting it right now. South Royalton, I believe, coming out in a man-to-man. I really haven't a chance to look. West Rutland in a man-to-man right now. Way outside and short. Long rebound off the long shot. Amanda Ames will get the rebound. This time the long outlet pass was covered by South Royalton. Ames looking for a 3-ball. No. Batted around back to Ames. We'll give it off to Pease, and she'll kick the ball back outside. That was blocked from behind, got her arm. Lincoln was fouled on the shot, and Katie Lincoln will go to the line now to shoot a couple for West Rutland. Of course, Katie Lincoln, 1,000-point career scorer at West Rutland, the only female basketball player to obtain that level. We'll get that free throw. A little bit different. The free throws that won the Arlington game in the semifinals came with 13.4 seconds to go with her team down by 1. A lot more pressure. And she won't get the second one. She'll get 1 of 2. As Rogers got the rebound, and they'll work the ball up. That wasn't the full court press that we're used to seeing West Rutland run right there. And Whitcomb with the basketball. Taking a 3-point shot. No, that's one thing, too. Even though we've played 4 minutes of basketball, there's been some impatient offensive looks by South Royalton. Got it! Tomersky. If you followed West Rutland basketball, Lincoln will get over there and slap the ball away. Or Griswold, I'm sorry. We have a Royalton timeout. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. 9-5 West Rutland, the number 3 seed with lead over South Royalton, the number 1 seed. And we'll take a look down in Coach Serrani's huddle. I started to say early in the season they were relying, West Rutland was exclusively on Katie Lincoln for the points. Griswold started to come along, take her shot. She'd like to drive to the hole this time. That's opened up her 3-point shots when they start sagging back on her. Then we saw the emergence of Marissa Somersky. Tiffany Pano off the bench has given them big games in the playoffs. So it's been a more balanced scoring attack for West Rutland as the season's progressed along. It's going to be Josefiak bringing the ball out of bounds. They'll run the stack formation. Whitcomb just releases. She's in the back court and free. There's a drive and slow rotation on the defense. Ball won't drop, and I believe Amanda Ames will be assessed the foul. And it is Ames called for the foul, and that time
West side foul, number
it
11.
kind of fell into place when I was talking about how
Megan Whitcomb goes
South
to the line
Royalton's been
for
coming
two.
down, settling for the early shot and the outside perimeter shot. That's going to be good by Whitcomb. This time they come out of the timeout, spread the floor, and let the guard penetrate off the dribble. And she brought it inside and drew the foul, 9-6 now. And she'll miss the second shot. Nice box out by Samersky. It was the emergence of Samersky last year, late in the season in the playoffs. This year it's been Tiffany Ponto for West Rutland. Griswold below the free throw line will bring it back outside to Pease. She'll make travel. Yeah, she's making the move on Rogers, and she shuffled those feet. I expect a game, personally, right around the 55-point mark. That's pretty even for both teams. No, West Rutland started the playoffs off with a win over Canaan and then defeated Rivendell. Came to Barre, defeated Arlington in what's going down as one of the best ball games played in West Rutland history. Offensive foul. Big call right there. As Russell takes the charge to South Royalton. That'll be Griswold's first foul.
Griswold.
Not the senior group from West Rutland. I have fouled most of them from the 5th grade level right up through. You see Russell into the front court. And yeah, we haven't seen the defense really step it up and create a lot of turnovers. Smith shot, foul battle for Rogers with the rebound. We'll kick it up. Stolen away by Lincoln. She'll go around two defenders, line it up, and got it. Count the basket. Lincoln off the defensive play will get the bucket and one. And that's been her signature trademark right there. A lot of her 1,000 points have come off from steals, converted into easy buckets the other end. Now push the game to 11-6, 12-6 on the basket. Whitcomb now into Josefiak, right back to Whitcomb. She wants to work it off that sideline. Well, West Rutland come down and clamp down on her. The kick out, the shot, got it. Shannon Duffy for their second basket of the ball game. Makes it 12-8.
Duffy.
Peace looks for the cut. There it is. And Lincoln off her foot and out of bounds. They've beaten Josefiak on the cut. Just mishandled the basketball. See West Rutland match up man-to-man in that backcourt. But again, they show you so many different looks defensively. Lincoln picked off by Russell, and this is Whitcomb. Oh, good look on the weak side, and the travel called. Tell you right there, Rogers better shape just to take the ball up to the hole as she was standing on the block.
Substitution for South Royalton, number 32,
Noelle Wolf into the ball game for South Royalton. West Rutland, you have to bring in a substitution. There's 2:40 to go in the first quarter of play. Got the makings of a classic. West Rutland for their second championship in 5 years. They've been to the finals 4 years. Lost it. Here they go off the races, and Ames changed the shot. Great defense by Ames, not to pick up the foul, but to alter the shot. Last touch by West Rutland. The ball will go over now to South Royalton. They got the off-balance stack with the one player. Whitcomb sent off to this right side. She's just going to loop around the whole stack. So Josefiak, weak side rebound, up and in. I don't know where West Rutland's defense was. They're all standing on the strong side. And that was an easy bucket. Pease up. No. One and done. 12-10. South Royalton looking for a tie here or the lead with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And I think the experience of being in the title game last year really was a big advantage for West Rutland early in this first quarter, but now it seems that South Royalton kind of settling into the environment. I expect it to be nip and tuck all the way down through. Griswold had her three-point shot blocked. It'll be tipped from Lincoln to Samersky to the basket. Again, you can see the balanced scoring from West Rutland. Those 14 points belong to 4 different players. Here's Whitcomb keeping that dribble alive. Will bring the ball down inside. Knocked away by Griswold. To the floor they will go, and it's going to be South Royalton basketball. Nice job of getting on the floor by Shannon Duffy. Again, West Rutland in the green uniforms. You're watching the state championship game on Munger Vision. Minute 16 to go. First quarter action. They'll bring the ball back to Duffy, and there's that help defense. They collapse down, brought it back to Josephiak, and but she's able to penetrate in, little turnaround hook shot, no good. Tell you, it was great penetration, just no finish. There's Lincoln. They'll spin around. Pease. Being patient. They'll bring the ball back outside with 50 seconds to go. First quarter. That's a two-point shot. Griswold, no good. Rebound, last touch by Komerski. 40 seconds for South Royalton to work with here in the first quarter. And they'll get the ball in, and you see that. Number 23, Russell with the basketball. Boy, again, good penetration off the dribble. Won't get the shot to drop, and West Rutland lucky that time. They'll dodge the bullet. Again, an easy access below the free throw line for South Royalton. Lincoln's pass to Ames. She wants to dump it baseline. Goes to Samirski. Up inside and travels. So you had a great shot on it here from the camera angle. She had set up to slide the baseline, draw the contact. She did all that, but she took that extra step. Whitcomb will gain the ball back, and each time they want to slow the progress of the ball coming up the floor. 13 seconds, 12 seconds. So Sefiak killed the dribble, and nice turn. Curls from the free throw line, got it. Well done. 14 to 12, and that's going to be the first quarter. Yup. One quarter in the books. West Rutland by 2, 14 to 12 over South Royalton in the championship game, Division 4 on Munger Vision. Now I can't imagine what they're talking to Lincoln for, but the official out to talk to Katie Lincoln. New 8 minutes on the clock. Nobody in any serious foul trouble. 14 fouls on South Royalton, 2 on West Rutland, and Lincoln quickly into the front court. Same original starting 5 out there for West Rutland as Ames wanted baseline. That was taken away, and Lincoln will draw the foul. Yes, it'll be a blocking foul. And I believe it's going to be on number 12. That is the call. That was called on Duffy. That she got slide around there and got a blocking foul called.
Katie Lincoln at the line for 2 free throws.
Now Lincoln with that explosive first step off the catch on the basketball. And that's tough defense. And Lincoln 2 out of 3 here on the free throws. Makes it 15-12 now. West side with a 3-point lead. Then she'll get the second one. Again, they've had soft pressure in the back court, but not our typical West Rutland full throttle. They go down inside, and the ball slapped out of bounds off from the hands of number 24, Kim Lafkin of South Royalton. And South Royalton has shown pressure. This time they like to pick up at midcourt. And are they zoned? I'm waiting to see. No, they are not zoned. Samirski will hold at the elbow, bring it off. Lincoln lost her balance and pushes the ball back to Samirski, and there's a lot of scrambling. Boy, there's a lot of heart being displayed by both teams. Championship game, number 1, number 3. Boy, that one extra pass was touched by West Rutland, but Whitcomb got the ball within 6 feet of the basket. Should have finished the drive off. And you see a lot of that nowadays. Players work so hard to get the ball below the free throw line, but instead of finishing the drive, they look for that extra pass. And they're going to swing it over to Whitcomb. Whitcomb will make the grab. He'll stand at the elbow. They pump fake inside. Oh, good ball fake. Freed her up hard off the backboard, and then the ball boxed out by Ames. West Rutland, not a tall team. The tallest player, 5'9". And that's going to be off from the defensive player's shin out of bounds. See Katie Lincoln calling the play out. It's been a privilege to bring you West Rutland basketball all season long. And they kept their end of the deal, the West Rutland players did. They said they would make the finals if I would come and videotape them. So I've kept my end up. A West Rutland win, and I'll have a post-game show for you, provided I get down onto the floor. Now West Rutland's slowing the tempo down right now a little bit. I don't know if it's so much West Rutland as it is the defense being played right now, as it looks like they've gone zone defense. Lincoln still looking for that 3-point shot. She can hit. Seriously, 5, 6, 7 in the ball game. Looks for that help defense. Not there late. Wickham. They got there late. The defense did, and that gave Wickham the lane. 16-14 West Rutland. And now the inside play I thought I would see from South Royalton, not there. That was a quick offensive possession by West Side. They're looking to slow the game down, South Royalton is. And of course, West Rutland has shown they can play a half-court game, but they are much more comfortable in transition. Good looking side tipped around by Samersky to Lincoln. Samersky with the initial tip, and now Griswold with the basketball. Again, West Rutland for their second championship in school history. The first and only one coming in 2005. Off from Griswold's foot out of bounds. Again, they're going to have to do something a little different against this zone as Josephiak coming back in the ballgame now, wearing number 4 in white for South Royalton. A 19-2 record for South Royalton, the number 1 seed. That's long and tipped, and it was not tipped. It goes over to West Rutland. The ball looked like it changes direction.
Substitution number 13.
Ames coming out for West Rutland, and his first substitution of the ballgame for Coach Serrani's Golden Horde will be Tiffany Ponto. Like I said, she's really discovered her game here late in the season and has had big minutes off the bench for West Side, especially in the playoffs. Boy, tough spacing right now. West Rutland got to get used to that zone. That's going to be a jump ball called. Should be West Rutland basketball. Down on the base. Oh, going down South Royalton. So yeah, they've gone to that zone defense, and it's changed down the flow of the game drastically for West Side. Again, see if West Rutland can pick the intensity up maybe with a different version of the press, a little more all-out type press. And there's a turnover. Pease? No. Lincoln will race to the free ball. Curl, go baseline, get up inside. Boy, all kinds of contact out of bounds. No whistle on the play. No, a lot of it too. Seriously, I was going to say it's really in the contest. We'll go, how will the officiating go? Because each official group of officials, some would have called that a foul, some wouldn't have. So if they're going to let them drive and get banged around, that's not going to be the West Rutland's advantage. There's the baseline. All the way across. They'll kick it out to the elbow. Josephiak up. Got it. We're tied at 16. Everybody got caught chasing the basketball for West Rutland. That left the elbow open. Or what do they call him now? That short corner. Ponto up and rim out on her. West Rutland battling each other for the basketball, and they're looking at it as off. Both West Side players out of bounds. The South Royalton looking for the lead. West Side has let the tempo of the game be dictated by South Royalton here in this second quarter. On the drive, the ball stripped off from the leg of Josephiak out of bounds. I believe it was Pano that tipped it. Said Lincoln this year has had this new tradition of waiting till the fourth quarter to crank it up. Griswold, another bucket on the drive for Griswold. It's been open in this first half for her. She has the one offensive foul they called on the drive. But again, that was a muscled up shot. Lincoln was foul travel. Wow, I know. Looked like the contact pushed Lincoln forward, which caused the travel. But it didn't go West Rutland's way. So down 18-16 with 3:58 to go in the half. South Royalton will get the basketball on their baseline underneath their own basket. They'll set the box formation up. Now they're going to run off that stack, off-balance stack. There's the ball fake, and was a nice ball fake. Rogers got the offensive rebound, rushed the shot back up. Samersky was submerged between a couple white shirts, able to squirt the pass out to Griswold. They get back into that 2-3 zone now. Actually, they've gone back man-to-man. They'll find Samersky. Baseline, ball fake, up short. Tell ya, that was well, for giving up the spot down low, it's well defended after the territory had been established. South Royalton able to get away from there with no... Oh, Lincoln blocked it. Got around the defender and made the block. Griswold double dribbled. What a play by Lincoln, though. Reached around the screen and made the block. And do we have a timeout? We have a timeout taken. 18-16 West Rutland. Second quarter, 3:18 to go. You're watching Munger Vision. A timeout taken by South Royalton here in the first half of play. They have the 5 team fouls. West Rutland with 2 team fouls. And from the Barre Auditorium, Lincoln dove at the ball, or jumped at the ball, didn't get it. Comes back to Wickham. Good ball fake, goes around the first defender, and the rebound kept alive by Russell, and it'll come down to Lincoln. Lincoln, for the most part, has been held in check offensively. Capano inside, nice ball fake up, in, and no! Oh, wouldn't cooperate with her. Russell. Lincoln came around and made the steal. Foul. They wanted a foul called. And Morrison, she saw her own feet. Lincoln will miss the layup. And on the baseline, grabbed by Josefiak to Wickham. I think the tempo's cranked up a little bit now. Thought about the three-point shot and passed it up. This will be Russell with the basketball. Way outside, no. Weak side rebound. It's an air ball. Came down to Smirski. She'll hand it off to Griswold. Very familiar names if you followed basketball in West Rutland for the last couple of years. The crossover. This time she'll take it up inside, and Griswold having a massive game in the first half. West Rutland lead back to 4 at 20-16. A nice job bringing the ball back to the weak side on the press. And oh, I don't know how it didn't happen, but it didn't drop for us. Smirski will throw the ball over the top to Lincoln. Now into the hands of Griswold. Griswold just pulling the ball back out. Waiting. Yep, there is no shot clock, don't forget, in the state of Vermont to worry about. Smirski in the corner to Griswold. Now I'm watching that defense trying to identify it right now. It's being played like a 2-3 zone. Oh, that one pass back will be stolen away by Russell into the front court. And a defensive foul, yeah. Griswold will pick up foul number 2. 2 shots coming up as Duffy with the steal, the drive, and the free throws.
West Rutland fouls on number 12 for Griswold.
Could be her second personal. Now, with a minute 25 to go, we'll see if Coach Rainey will bring in a substitution for Griswold, or if he'll let her try to play out the rest of the 125, not pick up that third foul. Oh, I like it. He's bringing Amanda Ames in for Griswold. And of course, Coach Rainey, admittedly, he'll tell you in the beginning of his coaching career, he's gone through a tremendous learning process. I think he's one of the best coaches in the state of Vermont, any level. But it's, learning on the fly. Susanna Howe, 22 in the ballgame for the first time for South Royalton. Just a buck 25 to go in a 3-point ballgame. First half action. Ames, they'll go to Lincoln, and they have Josefiak on her. Again, the trap was there late, but they're able to knock the ball away from Lincoln. And Lincoln got a hand on it, will drive it to the corner. And look at that pressure by Lincoln. And that should be a moving screen. Oh, that's a terrible call. Josefiak moving and sliding into P's path. And they're going to call the foul. Well, it should be on Josefiak. Carl Straney doing a lot of lobbying. Nope, they'll call it on Pease, and well, that's an open interpretation, so he saw it different. You can always watch my disc after. See who's wrong. There's Russell. Gets it to the midcourt stripe, able to wrap the pass around, and then stolen away by Lincoln at the top end of that pressure defense, and she will draw an offensive foul. Count it! They're going to go defensive foul. Lincoln not only took the contact, made the shot. Russell's on the floor, and she is needing some assistance to get up. The basket good, and she's got the and one coming up. Russell looked like she's going to shrug it off, and she is a tough player. As Gray coming in, number 44, she's coming in for Russell. The only reason I thought it might go on Lincoln was the fact, when you watch it again, she took her left shoulder and leaned in and initiated the front into the contact. So that stops the clock at 58.9. 22-17 West Rutland in the second quarter. Again, if West Rutland will win, I'll keep it here for the cutting down of the nets and then get onto the floor. if they'll allow me to, and I'll talk to Coach Strang and some of the players. Pease, Gray, and Gray with a good catch. He's trapped in that back court right now. Traveled, actually. Oh, that's terrible. Watch Gray's feet on this replay. When you watch again, she got a running start, and then they called a blocking foul on Pease. So Pease with 2 fouls. She will sit down, and Megan Rickey coming in the ball game now. Actually, Gianna Rickey. Megan Rickey was her sister who played last year. Gianna Rickey into the ball game. Josefiak, 49 seconds to go in the first half. Well, that's swarming defense. Up and no. Good rebound by Gray. Got it. Gray with her first basket. Offensive putback. Lincoln full throttle front court. And yeah, nice job of just getting in her way. Lincoln steals it. No. Tell ya, Pono keeping the pressure on. Lincoln just missed another steal, and this will be Josefiak with 18 seconds to go before the half, and the electricity on the court. That's way outside and chased down by Samirsky. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and off from Whitcomb's hands out of bounds. West Rutland will have 7 seconds to navigate up the floor and trying to get a shot off here. They could also be content to go to the locker room with the lead. Up and got it! Katie Lincoln, in typical Katie Lincoln fashion, beats the buzzer on a dramatic drive, and Westside will have the 25-19 lead at the end of the first half of play in the championship game against South Royalton on Munger Vision. I thought both teams really did a lot of positive things in that first half. West Rutland came out. That experience factor of being in the title game here last year, I think, really showed that first quarter. Then the tempo in the second half, the second quarter, South Royalton kind of settled in, stuck around, changed the tempo. Really were able to handle the West Rutland press for the most part. And just think Lincoln really has been held in check offensively, but yet West Rutland with that 6-point lead. That comes into that balanced scoring that West Rutland's been experiencing the last half of the basketball season. Griswold with a big offensive first half with a lot of drives to the hole. Lincoln not in any foul trouble this year compared to last year, and she missed the drive right there. It's 25-16 as we're underway in the third quarter of play. South Royalton, the #1 seed in the white uniforms, got up in the air, and there's a steal. Lincoln out on break. That one defender to break down will take it up and miss it. Yeah, that has been something. As many breakaways as she gets, she'll get into a rut where she'll start to miss. Oh, great baseline pass. I thought she was going to go dunk at Rogers, and she just lost the handle on it. So each team missing from in close early on here in this third quarter. Ames had the shot, pulled it down. Pease with the bump, kept her balance, and you get the travel call. It's Josefiak from behind. Pease now will work it near the elbow, and she looks to deliver the basketball. Look at the 5 count. Knocked away. That saved her. The defensive player knocking the ball away actually saved the 5-second count. And yeah, right now West Rutland just out of bounds with the basketball. Look, very out of sync West Rutland does. They had a little bit of the momentum back late in that second quarter with Lincoln getting that buzzer beater, but South Royalton feeding the high post. Rogers got it. That has been open all day. That particular offensive set from the high post has been open. That's the first time they actually went to it. Lincoln on the crossover. We'll get the ball off to Ames. Sets, fires, and got it! 3-ball for senior Amanda Ames. Daya. West Rutland, again, they are keen on Lincoln, but as you can see, Griswold's gotten him a couple of times. Samirsky has. And there's a steal, attempted at it, and foul will be called on Lincoln. That's a good call. Now, sometimes she gets a little bit like the Tasmanian devil out there, a little out of control. A lot of irons and legs flying. And that's the first foul on Lincoln. It happens with 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. It's Arlington, South Royalton. That ball in bounds. Up, nice spot on the floor to shoot from, no good. And she's out of bounds. Yeah, you can see it clearly on my angle. Duffy out of bounds as she's hustling for the basketball. Now, I thought that South Royalton might exploit the inside game a little more offensively, go down into the low post. So they do have a height advantage, but so far they've kept pretty much everything on the perimeter. Ames, ball fakes, drives, got inside the paint. We'll give the ball back to Griswold. Griswold, again, you can see the tempo being slowed down a tad. West being forced into a half-court ball game. Griswold regathers herself, takes it up, inside and in! Griswold in double digits now. Lead will go to 9, 30-21, West Rutland. A lot of what's about to happen. The lead's at 9 now. Lincoln will get the foul. 2 quick fouls on Lincoln. Gotta be under control. That's a good call by the official. But trying to say, see where South Royalton is at with a 9-point deficit now, as far as composure and just sticking with the game, their game plan. Well, the winner be the state champions for 2009-2010. Great ball fake up and no. Front rim. It was a great ball fake to open up the shooting hand, and that will be off from Whitcomb out of bounds. Some discussion, and it will be West Rutland basketball. The 2 referees conferring on the call. Again, West Rutland wins. I'll keep it here for the cutting down of the net, and I will also try to get onto the floor and talk to Coach Strani and some of his players. Lincoln with Josefiak on her. Josefiak overall has done an excellent job defensively on Lincoln. They're forcing him into other options. Ames able to get the ball back and jump ball, South Royalton ball. Again, they're not at their most comfortable. West Rutland having to play a half-court offense. Griswold playing with 2 fouls. Just picked up number 3. Yeah, it's got backpedaling, didn't get to the spot, and that's big. That's the first player on either side to pick up her 3rd foul. So Pease with 2, Lincoln with 2, and now Griswold with 3. Looks like Coach Strani going to stay with Griswold. That ball dumped inside, slapped back out, and picked up by Josefiak. She'll tightrope walk the midcourt strike, put up the 3 ball. No, she's been off. Both Lincoln and Josefiak have not found that radar that brings them into that 3-point shot yet. 30-21, West Rutland by 9. 4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Munger Vision, aired on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Griswold thought about the drive, brought it back. Samirsky up, stripped of the basketball, and breaking out the pack with it will be South Royalton's Duffy. She'll slow it down. The numbers weren't there. Her ball back to Russell. Now Russell left the game somewhat injured, and good to see her back out there on the floor. A turnover by South Royalton. So what's been, I like this change. Ponto for West Rutland coming in for Griswold, who's got the 3 fouls. Lincoln coming back to meet the pass. But the 3rd quarter has been a very choppy, sloppy 3rd quarter for both teams. Lincoln avoids the defender, puts it up, and no. Going to the line, no, I do believe we're going to shoot a couple. It's senior Katie Lincoln stepping up to the free throw line after the drive. Now see how she kept her head up on the drive that time? Stepped around the defender, not to draw the charge, and was able to get the shot away. Griswold, I want to show you this. She's with the trainer over in the far corner. She had an injury sustained against Rivendell in that calf muscle area. So she might not be out for foul's sake, but more for the stretching of that leg muscle, that calf muscle out. West Rutland came in at the number 1 seed last year. Like I said, they lost it by 3 points. Overcame a 10-point second-half deficit. Now they're coming in at the 3 seed. A lot less pressure, I would think, coming out of 3 seed. South Royalton in at the number 1 seed. Good drive, no finish though. Look at that, Russell got it. That's great play by Russell on the initial drive, but then the ferociousness to go get the rebound and put it right back up and in. There's the cut. Lincoln got fouled. Yeah, it's not in shooting fouls. It'll be the 4th team foul. It'll be ball on the baseline to West Rutland.
South Royalton number 23, Logan Russell. Substitution.
Yeah, and Rogers is leaving the ball game. And Noel Wolf coming in. This is a change for South Royalton. Lincoln looking, there's the cut. Samirsky came in unmarked, and man, I don't know how there wasn't a travel, a foul, anything on it. There'll be a jump ball call, and West Rutland will have possession. Tell you, the play was executed beautifully, though. She popped open. Yeah, nothing inside. Well, what a pair of hands. Oh! Ponto with a great catch. I didn't think she had a chance to pull that one in. The lead now at 34-23 West Rutland. You see that Russell forcing her way back to the outside edge. Pease out there to pick her up. Nice wraparound pass to Whitcomb. Oh, nice job. I think you should see a lot more of that from Whitcomb, just like West Rutland. Take it to the paint. Both teams with a weakness sliding over defensively and taking away the lane.
At the line for South Royalton.
And Samirsky will pick up her first personal foul. Team's second here in the third quarter. 3:08 to go in the third quarter. Nothing but net for Whitcomb. Now cut the lead to 10. Make a 9. Soft pressure in the back court. There's Latkin and Lincoln. Again, Lincoln, there it is, the middle of the paint. Up and got it. Didn't take long for West Rutland to respond. And we are going to have a timeout taken. And I'm not sure they're talking to Coach Serrani. The official come over to talk to him. And full timeout. So I guess he was, well, he's still politicking out there. I think he wanted, I don't think I've never seen him really have a mean word for the officials. He's laughing with them there. And a little politicking never hurts, goes a long way. But Carl, or Coach Serrani, I get a little too personal, but like I said, he's really built this program up over the last decade. And starts with the feeder program, the open gym program he has. It goes in there on his own time on Sunday. And the players want to shoot around the practices. He's always searching and studying for the new wrinkles in the game and the new practice and everything. It really puts his heart and soul into the basketball program at West Rutland all 12 months of the year. But he's got his number 3 seeded West Rutland Golden Horde up by 11 with 2:58 going to third quarter. Like I said, West Rutland coming here in 2005 losing. Now that's another piece of history. We had a lot of snowy weather back in 2005 right around the tournament time. And the championship game then in 2005 got pushed to Sunday. And this is 2010, and we've had the same weather conditions, and this is only the second time we've had Sunday championships, and West Rutland's been involved in both of those Sunday championships. So that was a West Rutland timeout. Now, I believe that's the first time we've used the whole ball game. Not that's relevant here in the second half. There's the switch off. Duffy dumps the ball baseline to Russell, and the ball fake opened her up. She couldn't get the finish, and that's going to be Samirsky with the rebound, keeping the pivot foot planted. Will duck underneath the defender. Here's the dribble, and she heard footsteps coming. Aims, catches, fires, no, short. Rebound piece inside the defender. Foul going to the hole. You can kind of feel momentum switching all full throttle over to West Rutland.
Royals foul number 23, Logan Russell.
Russell will pick up her 4th foul, and that is key here. But West Rutland controlling the boards. And that's an area they didn't do an awful lot of throughout the season. Pease with the free throw. Rogers coming back in off that Royalton bench.
Substitution for South Royalton. 0-0. Rogers.
That's what 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Russell will sit down with her 4th foul. And Pease will maintain at 50-50%. Samirsky able to get to the ball freely, quickly. Pease free throwing it, no. Chased down by Lincoln, saved, batted around, and still batted around. Comes down to Josefiak, and she will settle it down and bring the ball up over midcourt now. There's Josefiak to the elbow, wants to reverse the basketball, and there it comes to Whitcomb, open, and no. Defender in her face was Lincoln, elbow off from Samirsky out of bounds. Foul becomes South Royalton. Samirsky saying she is okay as she took a shot to the side of the ear. Well, her ear is actually what she's checking on. There's the catch. Duffy on the drive, ball stripped away, rolls right to her teammate. Whitcomb in a lot of traffic, up hard with the shot. Might have been better out to kick it back out. Composure factor, Ralph South Royalton, the number 1 seed, down by 12. See if they can, it's a situation they haven't been in a lot of times this year with a 19-2 record. West Rutland with big pressure wins. Won't happen. 3-point shot. Samirsky got the rebound. Got it? No. Pease got the foul number 3. Pease will pick up her third personal foul. Now with 1:33 to go, Coach Straney will make the correct move, bring Gianna Ricky in, and she'll replace, well, it should be Pease.
Substitution for West Side number 3.
And then he's made all the right moves today, as there is no need to pick up the third foul this late in the third quarter. Again, he's gotten good contributions off the bench late in the season from Ricky and from Ponto. Three-point shot, and again, they've been off the mark. I think they've actually rushed their offense. I think South Royalton's showing that slight incomposure of not being in a title game like this on a 4-and-4. This is the Barre Auditorium. It's not their home court, but they're rushing their offensive sets, taking the first shot that appears to them. And it's not really been a good shot. Ricky, with 1:09 to go, hold the ball outside the elbow, and Lincoln will just pop out to the middle of the floor to Ricky. They won't purposely hold for the last shot, but they're not going to take and put themselves in a bad position. I don't understand what Ricky did. She brought the ball down in front of her and almost conceded the jump ball. Well, that's big possession. You see that Ames fought through. Last touch by Lincoln. Ames fought through on top of the screen and helped force them to elevate the pass down to the baseline. Josefiak and company with 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Foul on the shot. Ricky will pick up the foul. 2 shots coming up for Duffy. So they lose possession on one end of the floor under a minute, West Rutland. And then pick up the foul defensively that will send South Royalton to the line.
Shauna Duffy at the line for 2.
And that's just a strange last 50 seconds I've watched. And that'll be missed by Duffy. Trying to salvage a second one here. We'll be up and got it.
Shauna Duffy.
You would think with an experienced squad like West Rutland, they have the possibility going into the fourth quarter with a double-digit lead. They should be able to protect that lead. We'll see. Fourth quarter just 29 seconds away. And we got a foul. They held Lincoln up top on the cut. And that, I think it's the 7th foul. No, 6th foul.
For Emma Josefiak.
Josefiak now picking up her 3rd foul. She will sit with just 27 seconds to go as Latkin coming back in the ball game to take her spot on the floor for South Royalton. Lincoln with the grab, nowhere to get the shot off in the corner, the 3-point shot. Ricky on the drive, puts it up hard off the backboard. No good. Ricky chases it down and will control it along the baseline. Foul. Going to the line for the 1-1 will be Gianna Ricky.
Royal foul number 32, Noelle Wolf.
That should be the 1-1. 1-1 they're saying, yeah. Well, I've had 6 fouls up there. Oh, you know what? I've been looking at the wrong thing because I'm so used to West Rutland home games. That's the 5th foul. Got it on the baseline. Napano, her 4th point. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. So yeah, West Rutland fouls will be the 7th foul. Lincoln will pull back, and Lincoln will dive at the buzzer. West Rutland going into the fourth quarter, going to try to protect a 13-point lead and bring home their 2nd state championship in 5 years. Griswold, Ponto, Lincoln, Ames, and Samirsky. The 5 coming out onto the floor for West Rutland. What could be the final 8 minutes of the 2009-2010 high school basketball season. West Side with that 39-26 lead. Josefiak back in the ballgame, number 4 in white for South Royalton. She's got the 3 team fouls. Russell with the 4 fouls, also coming back out. Well, they've got to make a quick start here. That's a good start. They're down by 13, and they need a good start. South Royalton will get to steal the basketball on West Side with the turnover. You would think experience in big games, championship games, would favor West Rutland. Shot up and got it! 2-pointer for Duffy. Lincoln isolated in the back court. Gives the ball off to Ames on the elbow. And it's going to be Pano with Russell. Pano stopped, wanted to duck underneath, wasn't there. Lincoln with the grab. On the drive, up underneath, and Lincoln got it. Lincoln and Griswold in double digits now for West Rutland. Oh, it should be a travel call. Oh, they're going to go blocking foul. Wow, some NBA steps there. And if it's Griswold, which it is her fourth.
Brooke Griswold, that is her fourth.
Well, Pease will come into the ball game for Griswold. I don't doubt that it was a blocking foul. But I think there were a lot of steps that brought the offensive player to that point.
Sierra Pease.
So senior Pease in for senior Griswold. Got it. Now West Rutland, remember they're in this position a couple times this year. Yeah, they call a double dribble, yep. So 2 mistakes by West Rutland in its opening minute of the fourth quarter has given a whole new momentum swing to South Royalton. They're down by just 11, looking to cut that below a double-digit lead. Number 13 coming into the fourth quarter. That will be off from Lincoln's hands, out of bounds. And they want Josefiak to slide down. Again, they've used that off-balance stack formation. Russell to Josefiak to the bucket. No, that would have been a big basket. Weak side rebound chased down by Whitcomb to Duffy. She'll penetrate. Shot up. No good. Rebound stripped away on the shot by Pono. Ricky get the ball to Pease. Takes the shot. Got it. That's a shot Sierra Pease wasn't looking for last year during the season, and that's a shot that she's starting to develop confidence in this year. Got it! Oh, you're talking about using all the backboard. That was high off from the top of the backboard and in. Tipped, and it will get to the front court to Pease. That's dangerous, dance around that midcourt stripe like that. And West Rutland, good job. Wanting a timeout, they want to get organized. Carl Serrani and the squad up by 43-32, 6:09 to go. Regulation on Munger Vision. Now, Samirsky, right now, obviously this is not insane. Yeah, very possession in the title game. Just humongous. Oh, I don't understand that. From such an experienced group, at that point, just go all the way to the backcourt, toss you the ball, and then don't leave yourself such a small margin of error, so they'll turn the ball over after West Rutland's timeout. And that pass back, going to end up back in the hands of South Royalton. Whitcomb, ball fakes, goes inside the elbow. Now she'll float outside the arc. She'll chase down the basketball, whip the pass inside to Russell. Up and no. Tell you what, Russell has worked very hard. It's been a physical game for Russell. Pease and a lot of traffic. Again, West Rutland wants the tempo, but they got a little sloppy that time. Pease will pick up her fourth foul. There was just no need for Pease to make a 60-foot foul. That's also her fourth foul. Griswold with 4, and that will stop the clock and give South Royalton a chance to score. It should be free throws coming up if you want Russell to step to the line. So fouls becoming a big issue for both sides now. But there was just no need not to pull down, to pull back. Samirsky fouled from behind. No shot yet. 6-team foul on South Royalton. That is the foul on Rogers. Again, there's been some, well, I don't know the word I want to use, some mistakes that you wouldn't think West Rutland would make that have cost them some possessions here in the fourth quarter. Pease, put the ball on the floor. There you go. Now they'll hand it off to Lincoln. Josefiak defensively on Lincoln, and yeah, see Lincoln look to the sideline. Will go up and no, get her own shot. No, she went up for the rebound and his last touch by South Royalton. Griswold going to come in for Ponto with 5:15 to go in regulation. Griswold with 4 fouls coming back in the basketball game. So right now, West Rutland looking to make, that's the indication to me, they're looking to make the offensive move to put a big cushion between. Yeah, they're going to let Russell on the steal, miss it. Boy, they're going to remember this. These missed bunny shots throughout the game by South Royalton. Griswold finally gets the ball under control. She wanted to go baseline to Samirsky, but Samirsky pulled out. West Rutland going to spread the floor with 4:51 to go. Risky move to kill all the momentum. It's an either situation like this strategy either works or backfires. There's no in-between area with it. The Griswold. And again, they're going to make them come out of that, and play them. There's a foul. And you know, overall, it's been a well-officiated game, but there's been inconsistent calls like that where we've had a lot of contact or no whistle, and then a bump like that, which is a foul, but it just lets some go, some not go. Try to get a read on it. That is the third foul on Duffy, and Griswold and company trying to overcome that 50% team shooting foul average here in the title game. And it is good on the first shot, pushes the lead to 44-32, West Rutland. And she will get them both. Little bounce there with Owen. Josefiak back to Whitcomb. It's getting near that point of the game where it's all about possessions. They need points, whether it's a 1 point, 2 point, 3 points on possessions. Lincoln with the steal. Griswold at the last second turn. It's not Josefiak there. Griswold with acceleration in the front court to the free throw line. And again, they're going to be patient offensively. Now, this wouldn't have happened, I don't think, last year with this group. They were like thoroughbreds, just wanting to run. Now they understand they've got the lead by 13. They've got the clock down to 4 minutes. Make the time your friend. Make the other team work so hard, and Griswold can dribble. Gonna get the 5 count. There she goes. Back to Lincoln. Spacing now. They gotta get the spacing on the floor. They'll run down 15 more seconds off the clock. And there's the foul by Duffy. Well, to be honest with you, when you get down to 3:40, 3:30 on the clock, down by 13, you've got to start thinking about committing the fouls because you can't just let them exhaust the clock. It's a multiple possession game. Yeah, now Wolf back in the game, number 32 for South Royalton. Now it's about making your free throws. Something they had trouble all year. Griswold 3 for her last 3 now. You can make the whole season of bad free throw shooting go away this game right here. Yeah, she's 2 for her that 2 this time, 4 for 4. 47-32 West Rutland. I told you West Rutland wants the game right around 55 points in this championship game. And again, to me, there's a foul. That was a rushed shot. That was a rushed offensive set. It wasn't a high percentage shot. They'd already had some previous success, South Royalton had, with the penetration inside. The worst case scenario is you miss your position, get your offensive rebound, or you make it and get fouled, or you miss it and get fouled. But I think that was a 5-second possession. I watched the clock go down. Well, 4 seconds actually, 3:34 to 3:30. They brought it down, put up a low percentage 3-point shot. And Lincoln and company smoking the nets here on the free throws. Well, I talked to the West Rutland squad at the beginning of the season. Coach Rainey always lets me have an interview session. Samirsky, up, no. Up, foul. Lincoln got the weak side rebound and got fouled. As right now, South Royalton just disorganized on the floor.
Fouls on Emma Josefiak.
That's 4 on Josefiak now. 10 on South Royalton as a team, and that means 2 shots now the rest of the way for West Rutland. No. Lead is a 16, 48-32. But no, I started talking to the players for my preseason interview, and they said to approach this if they made it to the championship game this year, is to come in a little humble. They weren't humbled enough last year, and they didn't play a lot of smart basketball. I think they're showing you the maturity level. There'll be a full timeout taken by West Rutland. They are just 3:24 away from the championship. Up 48-32 on Munger Vision. Another huddle for West Rutland. The 5 count has started. Lincoln realizes what the official's done. Gets over there, and he'll get the ball into Samirsky. She will be tackled, and that will become South Royalton. Now, I understood that the whistle blew, the horn sounded, but it's the time and place you choose to all of a sudden force slamming the ball down and start the 5-second count and rush the team into getting the ball in bounds. Well, little breath of life here. Josephiak, great ball fake, shot up and short. Rebound, weak side. Look at that nice job. Getting the ball inside to Russell. They needed that. Full court press now being employed by South Royalton. This is where Griswold is so important. Well, she is anyways, but when they double Lincoln, Griswold handles the ball extremely well. Gives them another ball handler. Pease will get the ball up to Samirsky, and again they're going to stretch the floor. Samirsky handles the ball very well. We'll get it off on this side to Griswold. Josephiak fell down. That opened Lincoln up. Lincoln, clock down to 2:35 to go. Keeping the dribble alive. Now snaps the pass off into the hands. That's Samirsky to Griswold. Saw MSJ do this in their championship season. Run off 1:45 seconds of possession late in the fourth quarter. There's the foul. I think down by 14, they can't let, South Royalton can't let that much time run down before they foul. At this point now, you can deny a couple seconds defensively, but then you've got to foul. Because 2:16 isn't a lot of time left. There's West Rutland now with Lincoln's two misses now. Samirsky's miss here, leaving that door open for South Royalton. Duffy, number 12, into the ball game for South Royalton. She will replace Latkin. And 1-2. Puts it on a 15-point spread right now in the ball game. Everybody's in a bonus. West Rutland shooting 2 shots the rest of the way. Right now, West Rutland only 18 fouls. Whitcomb's pass will come up top. Now they'll switch off. Samirsky. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Pease there. Look at the rebounding going on. Russell got it. Boy, Russell's had some very impressive offensive rebounds here in the second half. For South Royalton. Griswold, they overplayed it to the right side, but she was able to bring the ball back inside. Pass knocked away. Boy, Lincoln pulled the shot back down. It's a 49-36 ball game. There's the foul. They have to. 1:38 to go. South Royalton left with no options, but especially with no shot clock in the state of Vermont. There's 2 shots now. And she's going to not get the... Tell you what, that was a teaser. A couple times there, it looked like it was going to get the bounce, the ball, and come down, but nope. Her second shot will be good. That pushes it to 50-36. Remember the beginning of the broadcast, I told you if West Rutland gets a 55-point game, they will win the ball game. Well, the odds of them winning the ball game will increase. A lot of steps there, no good. On the travel call, the shot will drop for Duffy. Boy, that's a tough pass. Lincoln able to handle it. They'll isolate her against Josephiak. Josephiak with the 4 fouls and then trying to catch up to Lincoln. They'll throw all the way across to Griswold. 1:12 to go in the basketball game. West Rutland looking for title number 2. And we got a foul called away from the basketball. That is on Russell. That'll be her 5th foul, and she will foul out of the basketball game. But it's great effort by Russell. So Logan Russell to the bench for the number 1 seeded South Royalton squad. They have 20 seconds, I believe, to make the substitution. And they are sending Latkin, number 24 in the ball game. And Sierra Hine coming in also.
Sierra Pease.
So Pease at the line with 2 shots. As Duffy will also sit down for South Royalton. Tell you what, these seniors have made just an unbelievable chapter in West Rutland girls basketball history. They're on the verge of winning the 2nd title for West Rutland. In school history, on Carl Serrani's 4th trip to the finals. They have a 1,000-point scorer in Katie Lincoln, but this has been a tremendous team effort. Nice drive by Whitcomb. 1 minute left in the basketball game. Griswold and company have executed all that experience and all those tough games leading here. The win over Arlington in the semifinals, and Griswold will be fouled. And Brooke Griswold, big smile on her face, stepping up to the line. And Amy Lincoln going to be coming in for West Rutland, another senior for West Rutland. Oh, and Griswold after going 4 for 4 will miss that one. And Marissa Samirsky, big round of applause for senior Marissa Samirsky. And Griswold will get the second shot. Right now, if you're West Rutland, last thing you want is to foul somebody. Be aggressive, but be smart. Whitcomb, we're trying to find a screen, and Lincoln went inside all those screens. The ball will swing inside and be knocked off from Amy Lincoln's hands into Sierra P's hands. Now to Griswold. Griswold will be fouled. One more time to the line for Griswold. And also at the scores table, Heidi Byrne and Tony Girardi and Wood. And another burner there. It's Holly Byrne. So we got a lot of subs coming in with 24 seconds to go. As the seniors will come off the floor for West Rutland for their final time. What a group of seniors and overall basketball players as they want Hart now, Amanda Hart, to get in the ball game. She will come in for Griswold, the shooter. I'm trying to do the math. They're still talking to Hart, and I don't think he did the math right. Yeah, there was not enough space to bring her in. Griswold will make it 54 points for West Rutland, and there it goes. The last piece of the 5 senior starters. 22 seconds away in a 15-point West Rutland lead, and they are going to be the state champions. They won it in 2006 and they're about to win it in 2010. That's Wood with the basketball. Will pass it underneath the Girard. She'll tuck underneath the defender. And they're starting the countdown. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, and West Rutland. But 10-second count. Yeah, they'll turn it over. Just 1 second left. And the West Rutland paper will make an hour and 25-minute ride up. Courtney Clark coming in the ballgame for South Royalton. And it's happened before, coming in as the #1 seed. And this was a unique situation for West Rutland. Basically, the same team was here last year as the #1 seed and the finalists. Come back as the #3 seed, return all their players. And that's the ball game. West Rutland is the state champion for 2010. Congratulations to the entire town of West Rutland, to Carl Serrani, the head coach, and to every player out there and all the parents. And you saw it on Munger Vision. It is a privilege and an honor to be able to bring you West Rutland sports. There's a guy right there that eats, drinks, breathes, lives basketball, but West Rutland basketball and youth basketball. And the big hugs coming from his daughter. There's his wife, Lori. The handshakes, well deserved. They're gonna have the trophy ceremony. The handshakes, the cutting down of the net, and then I will try to get down there and talk to Coach Serrani and some of his players. I can't guarantee I'll get on the floor, but it wraps up the careers of outstanding seniors. Katie Lincoln, of course, comes right to mind. Brooke Griswold comes to mind. Sierra Pease comes to mind. Marissa Samirsky, Gianna Ricky, Amy Lincoln, and I know I'm missing somebody. Oh, Ames, Amanda Ames, how can I forget her? Ponto, Tiffany Ponto. I mean, this group came up from grade school to middle school to through the JV ranks, and they were groomed to be champions. And we will get the trophy ceremony. Hey, I made the ride up, spent the gas. Yeah, I'm here just to, might as well hang it out and watch the whole darn thing. Could be my only trip ever to Barre. West Rutland had to lead very early in the ballgame, never relinquished it, held it throughout the whole contest, pulled away in the third quarter, and then just put their stamp of experience and maturity on the game here in the fourth quarter. So West Rutland, the state champions.
We can have your attention, please. We'd like to begin our awards presentation here at Center Court. First of all, let's have a nice round of applause for both these ball clubs. Outstanding championship game at Center Court.
Yeah, nice round of applause for both teams.
There is a plaque out in the lobby here at the auditorium with a picture of longtime tournament director Jim Hoag and a comment that he made that should all ring true for all of you. It says, "You've worked hard and good enough to get here. You can stand tall. For one game a season does not make, and there are no losers at the odd." Keep going on. The Vermont Principals Association, Booth Brothers, Gary, Spalding, and the Barre Tournament Committee would like to congratulate both teams for playing a great game and having a tremendous season. Once again, congratulations. Joining me at Center Court is Mr. Bob Johnson, Associate Executive Director of the Vermont Principals Association, who will be presenting today's awards. First, if we could have the players from this year's state runners-up, South Royalton, please come forward for your individual medals. Crystal Rogers. Megan Wickham. Emma Josefiak. Courtney Clark. Shanna Duffy. Sierra Hine. Suzanne Howe. Logan Russell. Kim Lakin. Noah Wolf. Jessica Gray.
Seen a lot of championship games. Watch a lot of sport. I think being the number one seed is the toughest place to be, man.
Please come forward for your medals and for the coaching staff as well.
No, I think if you get in that top four, like West Rutland, they had both their initial playoff games that played down in the quarterfinal game.
Captains from South Royalton come forward to
They won those.
accept
They had
the
home
team
games, so that was they got that. And then
Captains from South Royalton.
no, they had to draw Arlington. But I mean, you got to play everybody in the top. When you get to Barre, you got to play all the teams survived to get that title. I just think it's tough being number one seed. Obviously, number one overall belongs to West Rutland. A great season by South Royalton. And boy, they brought a lot of fans, man. They are thrilled with their team's effort.
I have a group of girls over on this side of the floor that were on this floor on this day a year ago, and they were on that side as far as coming up a little bit short. So they know what it's like to be here, girls. This is what's happened this year. Keep working hard. You may be on this side. They were runners-up a year ago. Last run the title in 2006. The state champions. At this time, we will have the players come up for their individual awards from West Rutland. Joanna Lee. Heidi Byrne. Gianna Rickey. Caroline Wood. Tony Girardi. Marissa Smirsky. Amanda Ames. Brooke Griswold. Tiffany Ponto. Sierra Pease. Polly Byrne. Amanda Hart. Amy Lincoln. Katie Lincoln. Kathleen Eddings. And can we have the coaches come up for the rest of the individual awards for your staff as well? And can we please have the captains from the state champion, the West Rutland Golden Horde, come up to accept this year's VPA championship?
A pretty sweet picture on Munger Vision. Lincoln saying, don't drop it. Yep.
And we have one more presentation. If we can have Coach Starani of West Side come up and receive the game ball.
Not the game ball. They'll go probably in the bed tonight with Carl. He'll probably sleep with it. But then they'll go in the trophy case at West Rutland.
2010 Division 4
Yep. Hard fought season. And there's the reward.
For your attendance and your participation this afternoon, we ask you to please drive home safely. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're rolling. Yeah, this is it.
I didn't know what I was.
I got to be in the camera shot. So this is what we'll have to do. Okay, first of all, did you guys win today?
Yeah!
Is it easier coming in as a 3 seed as opposed to a 1 seed? Was it different pressure this year?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, a lot of, like last year we came in and we had a different outlook on it compared to this time here. We really wanted to really show that we can be a #1, even though they may think we're a #3 seed.
Oh no, you're #1 now. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely. The other thing is, you talked about being more humble this year when you came up. You told me that.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah, last year we were pretty cocky, but we played some pretty good teams, so we knew it was going to be hard, and we just didn't want to lose, and we decided we weren't going to, so.
I'm glad you didn't, because it was an hour-and-a-half ride for me to get here. So
That's tough.
That's right. So
It's a long ride.
It is. Griswold, what a game you had. A lot different outlook this year for the championship game. Tell me about You had, I forget how many points, double digits. What was your outlook coming into the game this year? Because you were a lot different this year.
Last year, I feel like we all came in really nervous because we weren't ready for it, and then this year, we already knew like how it felt to be in there, so I wasn't as nervous. I don't feel like any of us were as nervous as last year.
Okay. All right. What was the turning point? Anybody give me the turning point in the game?
Turning point.
There really wasn't much of one in the beginning. We went in it knowing we had to be determined to win, and we stuck to that, and we played like a team.
Yep. We love each other. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Pano and Ricky and everybody off the bench, big minutes off the bench, especially all through the playoffs. Just talk about your playoff run, you two.
No, go ahead, John.
Don't be shy now. Go ahead.
I don't know what to talk about.
Oh, you came in, you played tough defense, you had a lot of opportunistic baskets that went in, and you just seemed pretty fearless out there. Was it because it's your senior season, you just went for it out there?
Yeah, I didn't want to I didn't want to lose any games.
Yeah.
And since we're seniors, it just feels like you should try your hardest because you can't come back the next year and try it again.
You have to be a leader.
Yeah.
Did the tough game in the semis with Arlington, did that? Yeah, was that helpful getting here? Oh, Griswold, tell me what you think.
I want to talk.
Okay, oh sure, you're out there with the Channel 3 guy, but you want to talk here, so.
I was having a hard time with them.
You were all smiles, I got you. Okay, we're getting booted, so just sign off. Thank everybody for watching West Rutland basketball.
Thank you.